Oh, didn't see you there. Want to see a really cool app? How's it going, everybody? Tyler Schwartz here, and welcome back to the channel. Last week we talked about turnout stickers and their use for practice back at the house to really help make those practices more effective and efficient by making it easier to see those turnout moments. This week we are talking about another tool that we can use when practicing on our own to make our practices more effective and efficient. It's actually a application that's on the App Store and the Google Play Store. I've been using it for years, and I still use it to this day with my workshops. It's called Coach's Eye, and before we dive into it, know that I am not sponsored by them whatsoever. I wasn't given money to talk about this. I just really love the application. I think it's a really great use and has huge benefits for Irish dance. Two, at the time of this video, it is a paid app on the iOS store for about $5, and I don't have an Android phone or any Android anything, but I heard that it's free on there with I think in-app purchases and ads and all that stuff. It's kind of like a different route on the Android store, so it's a little bit different. So just know that going into it. Not a paid video. You do have to pay a little money for the app. Now, Coach's Eye. Think about other sports and activities out there. Think of like football. The coaches and the players will watch game tape of their previous game or practice and go over, how the plays went, what went well, what didn't, reverse, play, fast forward, slow motion, like going through all those things. Game tape is a really important thing in a lot of sports, and it really can be quite beneficial in Irish dancing as well. However, the native app on your iPhones, media players on computers, they're kind of fidgety, they're kind of hard to maneuver to really gain the full effectiveness outside of just watching the video of yourself dancing. This is where Coach's Eye comes in and gives you all of that flexibility and ability to manipulate the video to see different things that we want to see. So let's actually dive into the app. I have it on my phone. Clear that up. Alright, so here we are. You can see this. You got good old Tyler practicing his trebles. Yep, good. But see, I can rewind it back now. I can go this way. And go forward, back. So treble, pull it back. Oh, we'll go the other way. Let's see. We can hit. So Coach's Eye has. You can scroll forward. You can scroll backwards. You can go fast. You can fast forward through things or whatnot. If you have a big video file, 3 steps. You want to fast forward to the last step. You can do that. But you can also click this here, slow mo. And now everything's slow, but on top of it, it's slow-mo with the sound. So that is really helpful, especially for Irish dancing, because you do want to hear the taps. You want to hear sound, or you might not want to. If you're watching like a boys soft shoe, you don't want to hear heels dropping when you're traveling across the stage. So you may or may not want to hear sound, but it's good to have the sound there so you can hear it. So you have all of that. So you can click on and off slow-mo, and that will then tell you what that'll affect the speed of the dance. I think there's just one slow-mo speed though. If you want to go even slower, you can just scroll it yourself. You can pause things, so you can just stop and then stop and then stop. You can just find those moments. If you're like, oh, how's the turnout? You can actually zoom in just like how you would on like a browser page, using 2 fingers to like kind of pinch and expand. Yeah, so you can check your feet. Oh, my knee. Whoop. So, we're going to talk about that in a second. So you can check your knees. They're not very good. Check the arms. Not very good. This is more of a fun video. But if you look over here on the side, you have all these shapes. So you have like a little arrow. You can be like, oh, what is wrong with my arm? You know, or you'd be like, my arms are supposed to be like this, and they're not. But you can hit the clear thing on the left side to clear them off. Yeah, so that's a really cool thing, a really cool use there. And that the arrows really come in effect more so when you're actually critiquing either your own dancing or somebody else's dancing. So another great function of Coach's Eye, I'm looking at you, Irish dance teachers, is if you also have Coach's Eye and your student has Coach's Eye, they can send their regular videos to you. Go, hey, how's this step looking? You can import it, the teacher can then import that video into their Coach's Eye, and see at the very top here, there's a top center is a record button. Now if you hit the record button, it'll record you going through the dance, going through it. It'll actually turn on your phone's microphone as well, so that the recording will have you talking through a play-by-play of like, oh, see, your arms went out right there. See, that arm should not be out. And then you can continue going through the dance and really break down an entire step, hit the record again, and have this video of a play-by-play breakdown that you can then send to your student. It's such a fantastic tool to have, especially for that reason. I've been working with dancers over the years. Sometimes they're in the area, sometimes they're not, and this has been a great way for me to still stay in touch with dancers I've worked with that still want my critique and still want my opinions on certain steps and whatnot. So they'll send me, their dances, and I'll send them back a Coach's Eye video of me talking through their 3 steps. It's also super awesome. I mean, right now when we're in a pandemic like this, where you can't really get into the dance studio all the time, you can't get to all your students, you can't, as a dancer, you can't be in class all the time. So this is an opportunity to, record your dancing and either, go through it all yourself, look for all those moments, or send it over to a teacher or whatnot. So such a cool program. It's pretty simple. There's more tools and stuff you can purchase, in-app purchases, but for Irish dancing, you really don't need them. I think they're more for like sports and stuff, and like there's like a timer function and all this that you really wouldn't ever use for Irish dance. So like the basic bare bones Coach's Eye is like more than enough. Over the years, I've gotten pretty good at like flying around with these functions and settings. Leave a like if you would like me to do a tutorial on how to use this app. I've gotten pretty good at it over the years, and there's more things you can do, but this is just more of an introductory video. So just let me know if that'd be something you'd like to see. But anyways, like the turnout stickers, I think this is another excellent tool to be used while you're practicing at home. Again, that's the biggest piece in the puzzle when trying to become a better Irish dancer. Yes, go to class, receive your notes, work, listen to your teacher, get all your notes, but then put that work in action at home in your own dance place. Fix those notes so that when you come back to dance class, you have them fixed. This would help definitely while you're at home. Turnout stickers definitely will help you while you're at home, and that's the goal that we want. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Hopefully this application really helps you. It's helped me over the years big time. I used it when I was a dancer myself, and now I'm using it as a teacher. Super helpful to have as many resources as possible. Yeah, drop a like if you like this type of content. Comment what you want to see next. hit subscribe if you'd like. I do videos like this on a pretty regular basis. I have a lot of fun making them, so I really would appreciate the subscription. Thank you. And yeah, best of luck with your future practicing, and I will see you in the next video.